Welcome everybody to Daytona International Speedway as we begin Season 9. Drivers currently lining up as we get ready for the Daytona 500. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Coming from the Clash on Friday, it was quite the race. A good start to these cars as I get everything set up here. A little bit behind, it's alright. So currently everyone lining up. Oh, that's a good advertisement to turn on streamer mode. Oh, Discord did this so horribly. Why? How do I just... Let's do this. But welcome everybody once again to Daytona. As we get ready for the Daytona 500, Nag will be on pole. Krieger in second. Then Bede in third. He just... Oh. Hopping out. Be Genty in fourth, Yummy in fifth, Dark in sixth, Mason starting in seventh, as we don't have a lot of the same drivers as we had in the Clash. We might have Nick join, and a couple others as well. We'll see how that goes. Oh, looks like he's having private server moments. Oh, I'm not even in the stage. Outside of his car. Alright, now that everything's mostly set up here, as Yummy keeps typing in his heads up. We're currently waiting on Genty to put in a scheme. That's why we're watching him here. Another person joins the game. So drivers that are missing from last race, let's see, we do not have Alpha. Alpha is unfortunately at work tonight, and so we will not see him. TCT is apparently playing VR chat for the last 10 hours, so we don't, he's not here. Pink is missing, and then CHFan as well. So 4 drivers missing from the last race at the Clash, leaving quite a few spots open. Nick will take advantage of this and go and line up. still... Oh, there we go. There's Ginty's scheme. So we should get this one underway. You saw the stages. It's 2020, 25, if I read it correctly, or something like that. Oh, 2020, 29 is the stages. Sounds great, Yummy. Total of 69 laps for the RACC Season 9 Daytona 500. I'm assuming still waiting on maybe Ginty to finish up his scheme. He was the previous winner of this race last season. As Junior makes sure everyone is ready. The last looks, here's the countdown for the Daytona 200 or 500 for RACC is underway. And it's a good start from B, Krieger, and Nag. They break away from the main pack. Nag up to the high side to block Krieger. They will try to work with each other and break away from this pack. Field starts to catch up through 3 and 4. Stays mostly single file for lap 1. Nag will continue to lead. Although Krieger was looking around to try to lead lap 1. Oh, Krieger turning the 1. Nag slamming back up and into the wall. Nearly went around. Somehow saved it. Dark looking down to the inside. He's going to have no help right now, but here comes Yummy and Mason. So that bottom lane, oh, but Dark messed it up. They'll have Mason to help out. Now it's Yummy alone. Mason indecisive about what line he wants to run. And now Nag will go down to the inside. Krieger dancing around. Late blocks Ginty. Ginty's going to slam back up. Luckily, no one runs into the pit wall. Nag now blocking 3 lanes of traffic. Mason with the run on the inside. He's got help from Ginty now from behind. Nag still holds on to the lead. Is that outside lane? Oh, there they go. Now they're going to start going again. They have a lot more momentum through these corners. Oh, Mason out of line. Gonna move Ginty to the middle. Krieger will take the lead out of turn 4. We'll have our first lead changes. Oh, Ginty and Mason both on the infield grass, and they come back up and they're going to take out the field. And that will be our first caution. Not sure what that was all about. Krieger is stuck on the wall. And so they will be racing back. What in the world happened with Mason and Ginty? Oh, now they're all wrecking, racing back. Oh, Nag barrel rolling in turn 3. It'll be a 1 out of 3 for Ginty and Mason. Just not sure. I'm imagining it had to have been something in the voice chat. Oh. Sorry about that. I had to imagine it was something in the voice chat because these two just took a dead left into the infield, cut across Nick there, and then they just eventually came back up and into the field. And this was definitely intentional. It really just got Krieger the most out of anybody. So pit stop's underway. We'll get everyone lined back up. Formula One streaming the 2025 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in replacement of the actual race that would have been tonight. No one else streaming, unfortunately, in the field. Everyone that usually does is out of the race. Oh, the Discord VC died. That's okay. Everyone can come to the stage. So right now, waiting on Nick to get his scheme. He's currently just in this blank car. Oh, not sure where Nick's going. Oh man, that's definitely a car. Alright, so, I mean, I guess that works. It's got the number on the side of it. Better than nothing. So, it'll be Nick, then Bede, then Nag, Dark, and Yummy rounding out your top 5. Krieger, Ginty, and Mason sitting at the rear of the field as we continue to sit here. Maybe try to find something better for the 24. Ah, here's the countdown. And we are back underway here at Daytona. It's a pretty equal start from everybody, except Ginty and Mason. They got away super late, probably for the best. And everyone now single file heading into turn 1. Outside lane starting to form. It's just Nick and Dark on the inside. Everyone else kind of now Dark migrating to the outside lane. Leave the 24 all alone on the inside. Bede getting some good pushes here from Nag. Yummy just sitting back in third. And we getting moved to the inside lane. So hard to push on the outside. As you get a run and you can't quite line up. You get moved to the inside. It'll be Yummy, Dark, and the 24 on the inside. Bead getting caught in the middle as Yummy takes the lead. He'll go right back to the outside. That's where he likes to lead. And he'll get some pushes from Nag. Nag looking to the inside. Yummy, extremely late block. That'll give Nag the lead. And now they're 3 wide for the lead. Krieger trying to work on the outside. Krieger, no help. Yummy will go up and take the spot. As Nag and Nick try to lead the middle and bottom lane. They don't have any help, so they'll start to drop back. Yummy really aggressive with Krieger. Krieger was second place in points last season. We don't have Pink, unfortunately, but it was still quite a season for Krieger. 4 wins and 12 podiums for Krieger last season. And the big stat is actually those stage wins. And that's what got him into the 1-point difference going into Homestead. And at the finish of Homestead was all those stage wins, with Pink only having 6, last season's champion. What makes the big difference is his stage wins. So we'll see how Krieger does tonight with stage wins. Right now he's got a lot of competition up front. 3 wide for the lead. Nag and Dark looking to the inside. Dark has a little bit of help. Help for Krieger, just a couple cars back. Inti and Mason now joining with the pack as they go 3 by 3 down the back straightaway. Jinty diving down to the bottom excuse me, of the racetrack. Say 2 by 2, going through 3 and 4. Dark getting moved up a little bit. But outside lane just so much more powerful. And that's where Nag will stay for the most part, coming down the block. Dark a little bit, not quite in time. Now he's all over the racetrack, and there he goes, getting caught with Krieger, going in front of the field. Can he catch it? No, he cannot. And oh, there's the flip. Will Junior call that as a caution? Right now, no. And we stay green, he'll have to merge. It'll be Dark leading on the outside, but Jinty and Yummy pushing on the inside. A drag race between these two. But that outside lane is just going to prevail once again. Mason now back up front. Oh, couldn't quite get the inside. Oh, there goes Krieger down to the infield again. Comes up, oh, and tags Dark. And oh, it's going to be another wreck. That one will be a caution. They'll start to race back. There's a lot going on there. Dark will get involved in yet another wreck. Mason currently leading, Jinty in second, Yummy in third. All hanging up on the high line. Coma has joined. Oh, there goes Jinty. That was to be expected. Hard hits after the line. So what happened there with Krieger? Mason coming down, and then, that's what it was. Mason pushing Krieger into Yummy, and then Krieger really just uncontrollable in that car in the grass, and then tags Dark. Nick involved as well. Bead going through it. And a wild ride for the 45. we'll get back lined up. We have our second caution of the night. Yummy will lead the pack, Bead and Dark right behind. Everyone coming off of pit lane. Coma joining us. And finally be able to prove himself after apparently being gaslit, according to him, at the Clash. We'll wait for everyone to get lined up, though. We'll start at the back. Not sure what's going on with Jinty. He's sitting way up front here in the straightaway between the tri-oval and the turn 1. There he goes. Yummy starting from the front. He had a couple of good starts from the front last race at the Clash. Been able to make that work with these slow restarts. See how he's able to take advantage of the lead here. He's sitting right behind. And now we just wait for Coma to get in line. Oh, maybe not. Again, just waiting on Coma. He's probably setting up his stream. All right, buddy. High key. It's RACC. Still waiting on Coma. Not sure what's taking him so long. Name of this game. It is a part of like an open game. Here, let me try to get the name for you. 2020 Racing Daytona. Yeah, thank you, Yummy. Currently still sitting here, waiting on the 18. Two cautions so far. There he goes. It's finally here. Junior making sure everyone's ready, and we'll finally go back racing here at Daytona. Again, first stage ending at lap 20, or about halfway through. Yummy with the lead, Bead right behind, Dark behind him, and man, Bead was off a little bit early there. So we go back green. Yummy's gonna have a little bit of a head start, but he doesn't like to have that much of a head start. You know, you only want so much of a gap here at Daytona. He'll take use of it, go immediately to the outside. Bead will be stuck alone on the inside. Oh man, Neg and Dark not working real well together. Mason will try to help Bead on the inside. They're already quite far back from the leaders, and Bead will just fall right back to the outside lane. as soon as it was open. Single file as they all race back. Ooh, Nag dropping below the double yellow line there for just a second. As everyone hangs out on the high line. We'll see how well that works out, though. There you go. Krieger and Coma dropping down already. I could tell that wasn't going to work out that well for him. Now Bede almost looked like he wanted to block Krieger there. He'll drop down to the half inside, kind of just hanging up towards the middle. And then we'll drop right in front of the 24. Dark, oh, getting caught up with Yummy. Big late block by the 14. Egg will go out to the outside as Ginty will follow with him. Yummy squeezing Nag up on the high lane as Dark tries to make the inside work. And that's going to work out for Yummy. I haven't seen Yummy race in RACC in probably since season, what was it? Probably season 5. Yummy's one of those drivers, he'll push you around, but he kind of expects it back, right? Hard racer, but a fair racer. Saw that at ERA as well, if you were a part of that last night. That was streamed on the Team and Sports channel, linked in the description below if you also want to watch the Altcast. It's a different perspective on the race. Ginty below the line there, so they go out of the tri-oval. Pushing Mason up in the high lane. He really wants that high lane, and he's got help from Krieger as they stick up top. It is where these cars are the fastest. You can see Ginty and Nick just not able to make the inside work. Everyone else kind of staying to the high and middle line. Mason, big push from Nag. He'll take the lead. Can't quite come down and block, but he'll try. Pushes Yummy all the way down low. Yummy will try to get a run, but nothing comes of it. Here comes Krieger. He's got some help behind. He'll lead the lap. Now he's got 3 lanes to block behind him. Coma finally worked his way up front, sitting 3rd on the inside. The outside lane now dying out, as Krieger is going to get caught under the line. And we will take the spot. Coma and Dark trying to make that outside lane work. Dark not really wanting to go as high as they need to. And that'll break up that line. And Yummy will hold on to the lead. Still pretty much alone on that high lane. It's really that inside lane train, and that's something you'll see throughout the day is drivers choosing the inside and the outside. It just switches every once in a while, as it's easier to push on the inside, a lot harder to push on the outside, but it's much faster on the outside. I guess it also depends what line Coma is in. Everyone doesn't seem to want to push him. Krieger dumping below the line. And isn't going to quite work out. Mason will get kicked out and he'll move to the outside. Krieger once again looking under that line. You can't pass down there. And if you do, you have to give it back safely. That's usually the rules. Oh, Nick. Chopped right in front of Mason. Then Krieger does the same thing. That's why that outside lane's not going to quite work out, as there goes Ginty and Bede. Oh, and Ginty It was looking like he wasn't going to come back up safely, but does in the end. So they go 3 nearly. I thought they were going to go 5 wide there with how that was going to work out. As Nag pushing down Yummy. 4 wide for a moment. Krieger will take the lead all the way on the outside. What a run from the 4. And he'll get help from the 14. Still 3 wide behind them. Yummy going out to the outside as that lane starts to develop once again. Oh my goodness. Nick caught a wall pop flipping. No caution yet. And that's actually going to go and be a red. Not sure. I think Junior maybe pressed the wrong button there, as it now is a caution. They will be racing back. Man, just caught the wall pop. And so we will have... Oh, wow. Krieger just barely getting that in front of Yummy. But only a couple of laps until stage 1 ends. Helps with that caution there. Let's take a look back and see what happened. Yummy's going to go out to the outside lane. And then Mag bounces off of Mason, comes back down. Not sure what Bede... Oh, Bede kind of came down too. I mean, just kind of wonder why Bede came down. Oh, he kind of he bounced off of Nick. And then Nick just catches the wall pop right in front of Bede. Wonder if our altcast caught a better angle of that. Let's see. So there's Nag going up into Nick, and then you can see Bede's going to bounce off of him here, and then tags the 1, and then Nick is just along for the ride as these cars get uncontrollable as soon as they start to spin. And there you can see the flip. So Krieger, Yummy, Mason, your front 3, as everyone else kind of... Well, seems like there's possibly a debate where everything else is. Ginty knows he's not 4th, but I don't think anyone else knows who's 4th. Nag will take 4th place. Who's going to take that 5th spot? Coma AFK is going to try to get Pink into this race, Pink being the champion last season. And while we're on the top, wait, never mind. We'll look at that in just a moment. As Coma slowly drifts farther and farther away. So as we get ready to go back going, it'll be Krieger, Yummy, Mason, and Nag, your top 5. Or, excuse me, then Ginty, your top 5. Then Dark, Bede, Nick, Coma, and then eventually, if Coma can get Pink in here, then Pink. So 3 cautions. Stage 1 ends at lap 20. So we'll have a couple of laps to dash for stage 1. Next stage will end at lap 40. And then we go to the end of the race. Everyone else ready except for Coma, still drifting away at the rear of the field. Oh, there he goes. Now gets into his car. They'll get lined up. We get ready to end stage 1. You're double checking. So get ready for the countdown. Drivers is historically going on 1. We'll see who does that here. It's gonna be a couple laps for a dash for stage 1. Oh, Genty, bad start, starting on the grass. He'll drop to the back. As Krieger and Yummy with a good start. We'll see how long that lead lasts for them. Everyone else single file behind. You can already see that gap starting to close. Yummy looking to the inside, darts back to the outside, and we'll give a couple of pushes to the 4. Yummy ducking down is going to have no help on the inside. Krieger will get help from Mason on the outside. As we reach lap 20, 1 lap to go in the stage. Again, no stage cautions in RACC. So after this lap, we'll just keep on racing. Mason right up against the wall. Yummy trying to get as much speed up there as he can. It's actually working out for him. He's side by side with Krieger for a moment. But the outside just a little bit more momentum. And Yummy will drop back down the 4th. Krieger, the master of stage wins in Season 8. Leading in turn 4 as we get ready to end the first stage in Season 9. Mason, oh, Nag got involved. Mason looking down low. Krieger able to block in time. And Krieger will win stage 1. Oh, and Genty nearly wrecking there at the rear. Or actually wrecking, he'll have to merge. So now things will hopefully calm down a little bit. Oop, Yummy. Giving Mason a little bit of feedback there. Genty actually rejoined the game. Now that car isn't on the racetrack, otherwise that would be a caution. Luckily, somehow that wreck got it so the car was not on the racetrack. At least I hope it isn't. We'll see when these cars come back around. You're still holding on to that lead. Nag actually looking really fast this speed week. As Genty gets that car back going. And Nag won the Clash on Friday. Kind of the right spot at the right time. As, oh, he comes down there on the 21. Mason showing his feedback. Mason darting out of the way. Did not want the push from Coma, I guess. So there'll be 3 wide mid-pack. Mason now getting some help on the inside from Yummy. Nag looking down to the inside. Didn't quite have the run. Krieger still holds on to that lead. Mason and Yummy getting tangled again. Yo, Yummy coming back up, and Yummy flipping, lands it, hits the pit wall. We will stay green. He'll have the opportunity to merge. Man, I can't believe he landed that. That was impressive. There's another look at that. As they're 2x2 up front. Genty will merge back in. Looks like Bede will help him out. But yeah, Yummy landing it. That is impressive. Krieger still leading that outside as they get bunched up mid-pack. They'll drop back down the block. Nag. It's a It looks like the inside lane. Oh boy. This time it's Coma who's going to go around, and this time he'll actually flip. And that'll bring out the caution. Yummy was in the middle of the merge. He'll still merge with the pack, but I don't think he'll get many positions there. Nag, a little bit of a run on the inside. He'll take the spot. And oh, Krieger got tagged by Ginty. Ginty will actually take the race back, but that was a dirty move. And I don't know if that's going to fully count for him. He basically just wrecked Krieger to get that. Take a look back and see what happened, and we'll ride along and listen along with Coma.
Oops.
Man of many words tonight. But just everyone getting all out of line like that just didn't help. And then kind of a self-mistake there is what is happening on pit road. As they learn how pit road works, we'll go and take a look at what happened with Ginty. Again, he's in that bright pink Hannah Montana car. But he's going to go and kind of tag the 4 here, Krieger. And then Krieger's going to come back down into Nag, and they're all going to get collected. Mason's going to flip here. So, I mean, Ginty's right now at the back of the field. I think he'll just stay there. Of course, Coma's got to put himself at the actual back of the field. Everyone moves forward. So Nag, Dark, Krieger, Mason, and Bede, your top 5 as we get ready to go after Coma flipping himself just outside the tri-oval. Yeah, Coma just kind of ran himself into Ginty there. And with how these cars work this season, once you lose them, it's really hard to get them back. Guessing a driver might be AFK, so we just have an extended wait here. It is Krieger who we are waiting on. Krieger in Ginty. So we'll give them a minute to catch up. A couple of wait times we'll see this season on these racebacks, as this is really that period where drivers, they have to go do something. They get about 5 minutes, so. So Dark will be the next driver to go AFK. He's going to be setting up his stream. So we'll have a stream to get everyone's reactions in the main voice chat. We'll have an extended wait here. 3 drivers AFK. Dark, Ginty, and Krieger. Not sure what happened to Krieger and Ginty. Ginty always having to go AFK, it seems like. And then Krieger's probably playing Madden on the side. I don't know. Dark is back. Krieger is back. Still waiting on Ginty. Oh, Ginty's back as well. I know, Yummy. And here's the countdown as we get ready to go back racing here at Daytona. Ooh, Nag went backwards on one. Was not expecting that, but we're back and underway. Krieger immediately going to the outside, not even waiting to turn 1. He'll lose a couple of spots. Mason will go up to 3rd. As it's a drag race between Nag and Dark up front. Nag going up and blocking that top lane. As it's going to start to form as we go into turn 3. Actually, Nag out of line going into turn 3. That'll leave Mason and Krieger to work together on the high lane. Nag not really much help down low. He dances all over the racetrack. Mason will get his opportunity to lead. Oh, Nag coming up in front of the field. Lands it and saves it. Beautiful save by Nag. Not sure how he made that one work out. Good job, Nag. Dark all alone on the inside. Everyone else training up there on the high lane. Looks like Ginty maybe wanted to come down and help. Same with Bead, but they all stay up top. Dark slowly will drop back. As Yummy actually will go down and drop. Ginty as well. So the inside lane maybe looking to form here. But it's really Mason and Krieger leading there on the high side. Of contact. Oh, Dark around nearly flipping. Not see what happened to him. This stream's actually pretty far back, so we'll... Oh, you late blocked Ginty. There's a look at that. Came down and then came back up, and Ginty filled the spot. That is unfortunate for Dark. I assume he has the opportunity to merge if he wants to, as he is 3 seconds off of the pack. But we'll go and see what he decides to do. Definitely he might have draft range. I'm not sure how much alpha to put on the draft. No, he's definitely merging now. So Mason's still leading as everyone going up and down the back straightaway. A whole lot of blocking. Toma giving Nag a push. He'll go down to the inside. He has help from Bead behind. It's really everyone still in that top lane. As Krieger getting pushed around. He's going to push Coma into the wall. Mason will continue to lead. Oh, my goodness. Krieger hit the pit wall. And that will bring out the caution. Involved pretty much everybody. It's a battle between Mason and Coma for the race back. Looks like Coma's going to be able to get it over Mason. Mason's going to try to cut the tri-oval, but not quite going to work out. So Coma got a little bit better of an angle than I did, having a Fox Sports moment. So what kind of happened here? Oh, Nag looked low. Krieger tried the block, and they just went into the pit wall. And that collected pretty much everybody. And you can see Krieger going for a wild ride there. So we'll have 11 to go in stage 2. And a pretty I'd say caution heavy, but this isn't too bad for RACC Daytona. Pretty average amount of caution so far. We're trying to get back in line. A little bit of a disagreement here between Nag and Dark, excuse me. Openly witch hunted. So we'll see how long Coma survives for, as it does usually last too well for him. This happens every time, it seems like, at RACC. Especially at Daytona. Junior checking to see if everybody's here. We'll get our countdown. 11 to go in stage 2. Jinty just not ready. So we'll give Jinty a moment. Junior just counted down too. He's just ready to do it. So it's Coma, Nick, Bede, Nag, and Dark, your top 5. Yummy and Jinty just looking outside. Mason and Krieger at the back. Coma's right about those tire squeals, a lot louder than they were last season. Here's the countdown. Oh, Nag's going to be able to get back in line. Dark's in an interesting spot for this restart. We'll see how that works out for him. But we are back underway here at Daytona. Looks like it's a pretty average restart there for Dark, so being out of line doesn't quite work out for him. Yummy, though, with a good restart. He's going to take the spot right away. It's Coma on the outside. Now, everyone said they're going to stay away from him. Let's see how that works out. Coma blocking the 24. He currently leads the outside. There goes Nick down to the inside. Bede will follow in suit. And now it's Coma's rival, Yummy, sitting right behind. They'll work, though I guess they'll work together on the outside. Get that good run out of turn 4. Coma will lead the lap back. Only 3 cars, though, up in that outside lane. Oh, and they did it again, didn't they? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they did. It won't be a caution, as I don't think anybody flipped, but Nag going for a wild ride there at the rear. That pit wall has been deadly tonight. See if the ult cast maybe got it. Oh, yeah, Nag just slammed into the pit wall. Right in front of Jinty. Well, it's Yummy with the lead. He's right now trying to block 2 different lanes. The inside lane having a little bit more speed through the tri-oval. He's going to get caught in the middle. Nick will take the lead. And it looks like he'll stay up top, leaving just Dark and Mason on the inside. Bead caught in the middle is going to have Krieger to help him out. Or not. Never mind. He's going to get left out to dry through the middle. So this sort of coma avoiding thing doesn't seem to be as true as I once thought. I thought they were just going to completely stay out of his way. Like, if he's on the outside, everyone else is going to be on the inside. But down to the inside. Not sure what really he was thinking. Oh, they hit the pit wall again. Oh, wall pop. Yummy's going to go around. It's everybody collected in this one. Bede's around as well. Or not Bede. That was Krieger. And there's the caution. Now Dark gets involved in that one. Ginty with quite a bit of a lead. Quite a chaotic sequence there. Field's starting to catch up though to Ginty. Will they get there in time? Ginty able to block that run from Bede. Oh, they're just swerving all over the place. Ginty with the race back. So I noticed Dark lagging a little bit. Let's listen in to the main voice chat. It's going to be a little chaotic.
Yeah, I have to, like,
I've been down here for the past
4 laps.
Holy
What the hell?
Oh my fucking
They
god.
saved it.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
And
he's flipped. I'm
They
so
saved
glad
that.
I pulled out of line. Oh. What do you mean they saved that? There's
That two that didn't save it.
Oh, well now they get 4.
Come on, Dark.
I
I was
just saw this
fucking.
C's part ahead
I didn't
of me.
realize how low I was, and I was lagging.
First
No,
race.
just now, just
That
now.
was lag. That was lag.
Dude, I just saw the C's.
So a little chaotic in that voice chat. I guess Coma's in there too. I guess we'll take a look at his point of view as well. I guess. I wonder what Coma was doing. Now that he's just not there with his girl. It looked like, was it Yummy or Coma that got into the wall pop? Oh wow, it's actually gonna be Yummy here, who is gonna get into Coma. So Coma gets turned by Krieger, and then it's kind of a racing incident there, and it's Yummy who gets into the wall pop. That's multi-car incident. That will be a caution every time. TCT has joined us. He'll be a lap down for joining in on stage 2. But good to see TCT. He was in the clash. I believe that'll take us to 10 drivers. So the field cap will be met. We will not see last season's champion Pink make it to the 500. Quite unfortunate. We're going through pit lane. It'll be Bede up front after pit cycle. So non-competitive pit stops, but if you do stay out, you will get a slight advantage. You'll get the spots over people who pit. But if out of everyone that goes down pit road, it's not competitive. So Bede, Nag, Dark, Nick, and Mason, your top 5. Yummy and Krieger looking just outside of the top 5. Then you'll have Coma, Ginty, and TCT. Ginty once again just AFK. He's done that a lot tonight. Been very unavailable tonight. It's a miracle he's even here racing. I guess we're ready, Junior. Here's Shitty. Oh, it looks like Coma and a couple of others have moved out of that voice chat. As Ginty, I guess, wants to be behind the lap car. Beat up front as we get ready to go back racing here in stage 2. Now it's Beat again trying that backup method on one. I guess it's a good way to keep that field stacked up behind you and not to get a good run, but yeah, this is going to end up happening. Everyone's going to go and swarm you. Beat able to get to the outside lane though. It's Nag and Yummy working together. On the inside is, oh, it's Coma and Krieger getting collected there. They nearly turn, oh, they do turn each other, but they nearly wreck. Yummy will go out to the outside. Oh, and there goes Nag again. Saves it. They just can't keep from wrecking each other back here. And there you go again. Dark and Bead that time getting together up front. Outside lane a little bit far back. It's right now just Bead and Mason working together. Nick's going to go towards the middle. Just can't hold it there on the inside line, so Yummy will take the spot. Looks like Nick will go to the outside. Is that lane now fully formed? Oh, no, maybe not. He's going to hold it up for a moment. A little indecisive in the 24. Oh, very indecisive. He'll somehow find a spot in line, but couldn't pick a lane there for a good minute. Dark and Bead leading up their respective lines. Mason giving a lot of pushes up at the top. Oh boy, I thought Krieger was gonna start wrecking there. He got a wall pop off of the high line. Shinty violently putting himself to the outside. Oh, and Jinty's gonna do it again. And this time it's not going to work out. Still breaking Nag, and oh, that's a flip. Will it be a caution? It was a quick flip, so I think Junior's not going to call it there. We'll stay green. Jinty will have to merge. Inside line still trying to work together. It's just Dark, Yummy, and Coma. Everyone else on top. They're staying with that outside lane, but they're losing a little bit of time each lap. So that outside lane, definitely the dominant lane. It's just a lot harder to work up there. Dark actually getting a little bit of a run down this back straightaway. As he gets moved out of line by Yummy and gets put to the middle. Coma indecisive as they go 4 wide, and Krieger's going to go around. And he's going to flip violently out of turn 4. Will that be a caution? No, we stay green again. So I guess flips are not going to count as cautions anymore. Or at least single car flips. It was a violent flip by Krieger. He'll have to merge this next time by. They go 3 wide at the back. It's still Bead and Mason pushing each other up top. Nag trying to get in on the mix. He looks probably going to look. Oh, no, he's going to fall back in line. Bead almost looking to help out Jinty down there. Nag just got pushed in the wrong spot. And then got moved out of the way by Mason. He's going to be able to get that outside lane back. as there's just enough room, but oh, Yummy's gonna now get involved. Mason now looking down to the inside, 3 wide behind your leader. He's gonna go block all these different lanes as it's the last lap in the stage. Stage 2 ending this lap. Krieger is gonna be merging in this lap, so he will most definitely not get this stage win, but it's right now Bede and Mason as they've been pushing each other pretty much all this second half of stage 2. Mason was sitting in second at stage 1. Can he get something to work this time round? Everyone's staying on the inside. It's now Dark looking out of line, gets a little bumped by Coma, but it's Bede with a huge lead out of turn 4, and he will win stage number 2. They're 4 wide behind. Dark's gonna go move it around, and they're gonna go and wreck behind as well. This is gonna be a caution. And so I guess we'll have a sort of stage caution there. Yummy's in the Yummy's in the road course. He got put all the way in the road course. There'll be a race back to the line. But a chaotic ending to stage 2. Blame game going on there. As, oh, I think Dark ended his stream. Yeah, Dark ended his stream. Too much lag. Understandable. So will be Bede getting the race back. TSTT will be put back onto the lead lap. Let's go and see what kind of happened here. So there were 4 wide crossing the line. Nag's kind of pushing up. Yeah, it's Nag who pushed up on Coma, and that just brought Dark down into the infield. They're going to go flying here. Coma's going to try to get this car back, but yeah, Nag hitting the pit wall, Dark hitting it as well. So let's listen and ride along with Coma out of turn 4.
God damn. Gonna be Nag.
What is Nag doing?
Helping me get stage points. Oh, but we're killing Dark.
Nag just killed himself.
Oh, but we're
And
killing
you.
Dark.
We're killing.
I even broke to try to avoid it. I flipped over the wall.
What?
I flipped over the
Holy
inside wall.
Bro is way under the line.
So Yummy getting caught in the road course there, flipping over the wall. But yeah, that one's going to be definitely on Nag. Because he definitely was pushing up on Coma. And then subsequently into Dark. 4 wide across the line for 3rd place. You're going to see Yummy in the 14, almost at the 20. Get involved. He's going to get caught right there, and then, yeah, you can see him right there flipping, and he's going to go over that wall. That seemed like he's alive, though, so that's good to hear. So Bede, Mason, Nick, Krieger, and Dark, your top 5 after that big wreck outside of the tri-oval at the end of stage 2. And Krieger was just trying to merge. He was all alone at the end of the stage. I actually got a couple of spots out of it here lining up, but no stage points for Krieger. Stage results: Bede, Mason, Nick, Dark, and Coma. So second place finish for Mason. Just not quite able to get any of the stages. Dark's second time getting into the stage points tonight. then Coma sneaking in and getting one point. And just waiting on, I'm presuming, Ginty here. Oh, it's actually TC2 we're waiting on. Excuse me. Speed. What would Speed doing? Are you trying to do burnouts right now? Race ain't quite over, Bede. Oh, whoa, it looked like his car flipped. I'm not sure what Bede's trying to do here. I think he's like lifting his car up onto Mason's hood. TCT is back, so we'll get our countdown here momentarily. Oh, nope, Coma is not ready. Ha, Coma. Trying to get Pink in here, but I mean, we have a full field. Oh, wait, no, do we? No, we do. We should have a full field.
I'm counting 10.
Oh, fucking Krieger, goddammit. I saw him to join in case.
What do you mean Krieger?
It says you're in front of Krieger for some reason.
Oh, right, on the
Yeah,
leaderboard.
goated.
So yeah, I mean, Pink, unfortunately, is not going to be able to make it into the race. Not only field cap, but, I mean... Yeah, just full. And we're already past halfway anyway, so you wouldn't be able to join... Oh no, I think you can still join past halfway. I can't remember if that was a rule from ARL or RACC. But... I think you cannot join after halfway anyway. But, well, I mean, Junior's always open to exceptions. And so if someone does leave, they'll be most likely to see Pink get into this race, at least just to finish it. So Coma is ready. We'll hopefully get our countdown now, as no one else said that they're not ready. Actually, no, Yummy is not ready. Never mind. Yep, no, Yummy's back. Here we go. One stage left to go, and it's to the rest of the race. Are we, or not? Are we gonna get the countdown? Sure what we're waiting on here. There's the countdown. And Bede kind of backed up on those last couple of restarts. This time he just didn't go. Good way to keep the field behind you, I guess. Just don't go. Be an interesting strategy to see as the season progresses with these cars. So it's right now an outside lane train. Mason will jump down to the inside. A little bit of a lag spike. Oh. There we go. Sorry about the technical difficulty there. Nick that leads the inside. He's got help from Dark. Everybody else, though, on the outside train. And so once again, Bede and Mason pushing each other. Been working really well together, those two. They are Ford partners, but you know, it's pretty much every man for themselves in RACC. You can tell because Mason now just jumping down to the inside, and Krieger's not going to be as nice as Mason to push Bede. Krieger wants that lead, and he'll get help from Yummy and Coma to get it. So even though we're not able to talk about Pink in the race, we'll still bring up our championships stats from last season. And would have been better if he was here, but Pink with 8 wins, 16 podiums, but only 6 stage wins. If you remember Krieger with that 15 stage wins, and that's what really made that difference. Those points will eventually match up, and that's why Krieger is so... Krieger really wants to get stage wins. That's really his whole point to his driving style, is to get those stage wins. As he knows that's what pretty much gave him his championship last season. And he continues to lead the field with Mason and the Nag right behind. As Chinty trying to switch his scheme mid-race. It's too bad that one's blank. I imagine it's not blank for anyone else, but maybe it's a good thing that it's blank. Yummy and Coma trying to work on the inside. Dark a little bit farther back. We try to get that lane to go, but it's really those three are the only ones trying. Everyone else has been, you know, they go down there, maybe check it out, but then they go immediately back to the outside. As Krieger will show there. I said Krieger and my phone went off. I thought I said hey, Google. That's funny. Jinty and Nag looking down to the inside as well as Nick through the tri-oval. It is faster to go on the inside through the tri-oval. Even though I think Coma thought his speed was faster through the tri-oval, I don't think there's actually a difference in the tri-oval in terms of speed. I think Coma was just hallucinating that. It's now dark. It's Mason, Nag, and Bede. Jeez, memory is fading as the race goes on. Now working together on the inside. They actually do have the lead here. Jinty dumping down as well. That actually worked out really well for the inside lane as it's TCT who finally catches up to Krieger. They dance across the racetrack. Bede. Not sure what happened with Bede there. Oh, Dark spinning. And a couple other cars as well at the rear. Caution will come out. What happened with Dark? Oh, it's something with Dark and Nick. Oh, and they're flipping across the line on the race back. Not really sure what happened back there between Dark and 25 or whatever, 24. So as the camera cuts here, there's something going on with Bede and Yummy, just a little bit of contact. But right here, bottom right of your screen, just down here, you're gonna see Dark around, and then you're gonna see Nick as well, and it looks like Nick actually flips here. And that's the reason for the caution. Everyone getting lined back up. Looks like nobody had an angle in that one. It was unfortunate. Only Dark was still streaming. He would have had a perfect angle on it, but it was lagging too much, so it's completely understandable. I don't want to force the drivers to stream if it causes them to lag. So Nag, Krieger, Mason, Ginty, and TCT up front. TCT, a couple wins here at Daytona and other series. He's been pretty good at these restrictor plates. Was strong at the Clash, just couldn't get there at the end. I mean, it was a chaotic overtime finish at the Clash, and that usually makes things a little bit more unpredictable. See how this one ends. We'll have 21 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. First official points paying race of RACC. We already had Krieger and Bede win stages. Both Krieger sitting right now in second place, and Bede kind of at the rear of the field. Here's your countdown. 21 laps to go. Let's see if we can finish this one out. We are back underway here at Daytona. It's a good start from Nag. We'll see if he continues to keep that lead. Bede hasn't been so fond of that as already we got cars wrecking at the back. TCT going around. Yummy involved. Coma was involved in that one too. We are green. A couple of cars will merge. And already more commotion up front. Did somebody get into... I wonder if someone got into the pit wall. So the field's going to be spread out for the next couple of laps. Let's listen and watch from Coma's perspective.
Who's in the gray car?
Ginty. Oh!
Oh,
Great fucking start.
Surely that's a caution, right?
No, it's 2 cars, unfortunately.
So I'm not sure what happened to the leaderboard there, but the leaderboard has broken. I think Junior maybe put in the wrong number. I'm not sure what the R means, but... I'll start counting this next time around. There we go. 19 laps to go. It's Krieger leading the field. Mason right behind. Nag sitting third in this front group. Then it's Ginty leading the rest of the pack. After that incident on the restart. Ginty going working their way up to try to catch up. Going to be another couple of laps until they do, so it'll be a little bit peaceful up front, and then Dark actually leading the main pack of 4 here. Beat a little bit too far behind. Oh, Ginty or Coma getting out of line with Ginty. Maybe looking the pass, and he will. Good pass there by Coma. As up front, still the same thing. And honestly, if I were these 3, I'd work together to try to stay out as long as possible. That main pack actually getting back together. Still a little bit of a gap between Nag and Coma. About half a second between those two. Be another about a lap or half a lap, I'd say, until they catch up. Oh boy, maybe not. Nick upside down. That will be a caution as they wreck there at the back. Well, I guess they'll get caught up pretty quickly. The wrecking will help with that. It'll be a race back to the line. And they were just doing it too. So Krieger in front of Nag, Coma sitting back in third. Big run from the one, nowhere for it to go. And so Krieger will get the race back without too much of an issue. All right, let's see if our altcast got that. So if you want to watch the altcast, it gives another angle on the stream. So let's see, what could have happened here? Might be a little bit too far back. Oh, Ginty hit a wall pop and flipped and then brought Nick as well. But yeah, it hit the wall pop right there, right off the tri-oval, and then takes out the 24 with them. $16 laps to go. We'll probably see another caution or two before this thing's over and done. So we'll get everyone back lined up, get pit stops over and done with. Looks like Beat is AFK, so we'll have to give him a minute. A lot of waiting this time around. And it's usually not this much waiting during cautions, but I guess today, I mean, everyone's got stuff going on, I guess. Guess while we wait, we can take a quick look back at the finish of the clash and show you what that looked like. This was after 2 overtime attempts. It was chaotic on the last lap. Dark going for a wild ride and flipping down the back straightaway. Ginty trying to hold off Nag, but Nag going all the way around. It is really impossible how Nag got that. Got that turn there, got momentum, had the outside. Nothing Ginty could really do. And then he gets this last push from Bede, and oh no, they squeeze together, and it's just Nag that just barely gets it out. So it was a wild finish. Had the clash, 3 wide, squeezing together. Nag just getting a bumper over Krieger. I mean, just a bumper. And as it sits right now, it's actually Krieger in front of Nag with 16 laps to go. So again, unfortunate to not see Alpha or CH fan, but everyone else seems to be part of this race, but gives an opportunity for Coma and oh, who else is in this race? It was Nick to get into this race. Coma really looking forward to this season. He was a big fan of these cars back in season 4 when we were in Gen 6 era. It's just that cars had a couple of development issues, but those should be all ironed out for this season. Here we go. Now it looks like maybe everyone's here, so we'll get the countdown going. Coma doing his little wiggle. That used to be how we, that used to be the meta back in the day for RACC before we put R's in chat. We used to just make the cars go back and forth. Oh, it's TCT who's not here. Oh no, never mind. TCT's here. Here we go. Here's the countdown. And Krieger actually is going to go a little bit of a jump start here, so it's interesting to see how many strategies we got for drivers up front. So Krieger will break away. Will anyone hit the pit wall? No. So Krieger out to a quick lead. Oh, yummy. Up on the wall, stuck on top of TCT. Ginty's actually going to kind of help out there, but oh, more cars wrecking. And this time it's Mason going around. Chaotic start at the back. But up front, it's still Krieger and Nag. Dark helping out the 4 on the outside. Seems like that's going to be where everyone kind of goes to. What in the world happened back in the rear? Seemed like they were all kind of wrecking back there. So Krieger's going to get the lap back. Oh, I see. It was Bede. So let's take a look at this together here. Watch out for the 10. Yeah, it was really Bede that kind of started this whole thing. Now, in RACC, there really isn't any penalties that get handed out. You get warnings if you basically just wreck somebody intentionally or just a nuisance. That's when you get warnings. You get 3 warnings. KTM, the Discord link should be linked in the description. It's open signups. So join the Discord server, sign up, and yeah, you can race. Just starting out the season. It's open to anybody. It's a pretty casual league. Nothing really too serious. Good league to just have fun in. Oh, Nag getting caught up on Coma there. He's going to come back up into Ginty and TCT. Luckily, able to work that one out as Dark with the lead. Apologize, my dog is going nuts right now. So I apologize for the noise in the background, but Krieger with the lead, with the outside lane prevailing. Coma drops down to the inside, so he's gonna kind of mess up Krieger there. And Coma will take the lead with help from Dark, and he goes right back to the outside. Smart move. Krieger looking to the inside. I apologize for the dog. It's been a chaotic weekend here with dogs. Krieger back with the lead. Coma getting hung out to dry on the high line. So maybe they weren't kidding. They almost got squeezed together with TCT in the middle. I thought for sure that was going to be a wreck, but they somehow avoid it. And it's back to Krieger and Nag up front. Coma sitting back in third. He's going to be able to have a line to go to now. With just 12 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Getting help from Coma to the outside. Everyone kind of getting squeezed back together. 3 by 3 behind the 1. See if they can hold it. Out of turn 4. 4 wide almost for a moment. Towards the rear of the pack. They're somehow making this work. Krieger now will have Nick and Mason on the inside to try to help out, but Nick's not able to really hold a line. So, Krieger's basically blocking, and then he late blocks there, right in front of Dark. There he goes. He's going to go towards the infield. Can he save the car? Well, he saved it enough to not flip it. He's still spinning. And there he goes. He's going to go around. He'll have to merge. So it's right now an outside train. Nick, the only one on the inside. He's been kind of all over the place tonight. He'll find himself in line towards the rear of the pack. A big run coming from the 42. Will go down to the inside. Those two prior teammates in another league, TCT and Coma. So they usually like to work together. TCT's gonna move Coma out of the way though, and he'll take the lead. Oh, Yummy hard into the wall, flipping right in front of the field. That will most definitely bring out a caution. Oh, Junior started the timer. I believe that, well, they appear to be racing back, so that caution was called after the line, but man. Oh, did you click the timer button accidentally? That's all right. So we are under caution. Krieger, once again, getting unfortunate time to merge for Krieger. Now twice when he's had the merge, there's been a caution called. TCT is gonna have to make one block here on the 18, and yeah, there's that block. Oh, late block at that. And TCT will get the race back. What in the world happened to Yummy? Have to take a look back at this one together. Oh, mute that so you don't hear me slow down. Oh, Yummy just came right in front of Nag. And then that's what caused them to wreck and flip there. Right in front of Ginty and the whole field. Wonder what made him jump right in front of the field like that. That's a bit strange. We'll go and listen in on Coma's perspective. I guess
If it was
Yummy's in the voice chat too, so let's listen in.
mine to give out, I would. It's not. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. And who owns this here?
Junior.
Sorry, that was a little bit of, that was bad. That was bad of me. I put it in the lap too early. There we go.
Go.
Oh,
Something. Yeah, that's fine actually.
Alright, I'm messing up
It's
here.
fine.
Go.
Oh,
Something.
I high. I slid up. Caution. Where's the caution? It's
15 minutes.
Was that race back?
Oh, everything's broken.
We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Everyone else is still going, so.
So Yummy just drifting up into Nag there as Nag will go down pit road. There he goes. Pretty self-serving there for Yummy. We did not save at the pump. This is Radiant. That's funny. So 9 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. We'll get Nag out of pit lane and then him lined up. And we'll hopefully go back racing and finish this race out. A lot of cautions tonight. Nothing too new for a restrictor, or when I say restrictor plate, but for a, oh, Como's going to the back. But for a super speedway rack race, nothing too oh, I guess he's going to go and pit. So everyone else, I guess, will move up. Kind of a late time to go pit. Oh, Dark hopped out of his car. Go back in it and line up. Here's Goma, finally lining back up. He'll go to the rear, as he loves to do. Oh, you got a 1 out of 3? Oh. So, only with the 1 out of 3 in the 14? Yeah, no penalties really are in RACC. Really, it's just if you go speeding down pit road that. Oh, interesting. Okay. I did miss the murder. Had a Fox Sports moment. But no penalties really in RACC. It's just you get warnings unless it's something to do with going down pit road. TCT gonna jump way out in front. We'll see how well that works out for him. Mason as well with the big gap over Dark. And then Ginty leading the rest of the field. 9 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. First race of season 9. Very excited for this season to go out. These cars are amazing. At least, if you don't think they're good here, wait until we have the rest of the season. It's a freight train on the outside. As we complete lap. Oh, Mason cutting down. It's gonna move TCT out of the way. Slightly illegal move, but he'll hold on to the lead. And ooh, late again on the block. And I apologize for the dogs, but again, almost late on the block on TCT as Dark will lead the outside lane. Mason still with the lead. Dark pushing on the outside. TCT trying to find a spot in the lane on the high side. He's bouncing off of Ginty there. Dark down to the inside's got help from Ginty. Mason not able to block in time, and now Dark with the lead with 7 to go. Dark always kind of set up in these good situations. I mean, it's a little bit early still with 7 to go. But with Krieger and B, they've shown that they can hold the lead up front. We'll see if Dark can try to do the same. Neeson looking down. Lacoma's going to be left out to try on the high side and through the tri-oval again. That delusion of there being a high line is getting to him. Oh! Dark late block on Krieger. Krieger's going to get caught in the wall. Can he save it? Oh no, there's a car upside down. I believe that's Ginty upside down. This will be a caution. There it is. And so Ginty flipping around. Mason will have the lead. TCT right behind. Then Dark and Nag too wide. But Nag, no one to help him out. TCT's going to drop down to the inside. A bit early of a move. Coma's going to go down and help him. Mason's going to have to make one. Oh, Coma missed the push. And so Mason, oh, late blocking. It's going to put TCT into the wall. And that's how that race back's going to end. I will not be surprised that that ends up being a warning for Mason. We'll have 5 laps to go here in the Daytona 500, so hopefully this one will go quick. Let's ride along and listen along with Coma.
Tri-oval, what? What? Who's gonna go high in the tri-oval?
Good. We're good.
Oh my goodness.
We are not good. There's a flip. We are not good.
Someone's still on their roof. Yeah, that's That's obvious caution.
So I think Coma's got to be delusional about that outside lane. You could hear him talk about it there at the beginning of the clip, but there just isn't one. So 5 laps to go. Not quite in the overtime territory yet, but if we do get to overtime territory, there are 3 attempts. After, you know, that third one, it will just be race back to the line. Whoever gets it, gets it. Rules do still apply in that case, though. And we've seen time and time again that third overtime produce a bunch of shenanigans, we'll say. But up front, it's Mason, then Yummy, TCT, Dark, Bede, your top 5. Krieger and Coma just looking outside of top 5. It's still anyone's race with 5 laps to go. You're seeing if everyone's here. Everyone's saying ready. Here's the countdown. Will this be the last caution? We will see. We're back underway here at Daytona. TCT immediately looking to the outside of Yummy. Mason's going to go and try to defend that outside lane as well. Yummy fighting his way, though, to that outside lane, and he'll get it. Hard to take that outside lane away from Yummy. So Mason will have a little bit of a lead as we go through turns 1 and 2. Won't last long, though, once the field will catch up here down the back straightaway. And Yummy looking down to the inside. Mason almost wanted to block that. But Yummy without any help as TCT gets bumper locked with the 21. Everyone keeps it together. A little bit of a door there to the 45. But Yummy all alone has got no help. And he'll drop back in 5th. Car slamming into the wall. Dark looking down low. TCT tried to block. Mason will. But Krieger staying up on that high side. Staying with the 42. 4 to go. Dark leading on the inside now. He's got Coma and Yummy right behind. 2 good. If you're going to have anyone behind you to push, those 2 would be the good ones to do it. But Mason still leading up top. He's got TCT right behind. And then Krieger aggressive. Really wants a win tonight. Dark still trying to make that inside lane work. As TCT pushes Mason on the high side, they all get kind of caught up together. Yeah, and now that high lane leading by just a couple car lengths. 3 laps to go here at Daytona. The inside lane falls apart. Krieger trying to defend behind Bede. Bede's been all over the place on that 4 car. Now he's going to look to the inside. Big block. Oh, big block by TCT. Krieger down to the inside. Now Krieger's going to be caught out of line. He's got Yummy 2 car lengths back, though. Bede looking down to the inside again. Not quite going to work out. Ginty now pushing. Bede able to get, Bede and Ginty staying right back on the high side. Krieger dropping back. 2 laps to go this time by Mason, TCT, and Bede, your front 3. Here comes TCT on the inside. Is he going to get any help? Bede, indecisive, couldn't find a lane. He's going to be behind the 21. Had an opportunity, didn't take it. And now TCT leads in front of Mason. Krieger had another run. Oh, TCT finds a wall pop, and we're going to have a huge wreck. Massive, massive wreck. They're still wrecking. Bede going around in front of the field. Krieger will find the lead. We will go into overtime. Ginty down low. Oh, there goes Dark. He's wrecking now. And Krieger with quite a bit of a gap is going to have to just make sure Ginty doesn't get it here. Ginty with not enough of a run. Krieger gets the race back. And we will go to our first overtime attempt. And that wall has just been so dangerous tonight. And this time it takes out TCT in pretty much half of the field. So it's right here in turn 1. TCT is going to get close up to the wall trying to block Mason here. It's this little bump. Oh, yeah, actually gets kind of cornered into the wall there. And then boom. That is insane. And so we'll have our first overtime attempt of 3. So you guys are getting a little bit of extra content here to watch. Honestly, that's kind of funny. It's funny. So we will once again go to overtime, everyone. Still lining up. Let's start along quickly with Coma.
Fine.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh!
There's caution. Watch it, rabbit. Watch it.
And there goes Speed. Thank you, Krieger. Very cool.
So it's Krieger up front, Ginty in second, Nag in third, Coma in fourth, and Nick in fifth. Yummy and Bede looking out from the top 5. Krieger's been aggressive. He's been able to control this field from the front. He's got 2 laps to do it. Ginty has been kind of back and forth throughout the whole field as Krieger backs up the field a little bit here. Nag's been up front all night. Coma, we know what he can do. He always waits till the last second, takes the lead. We'll see if he can get up front, then defend. But Krieger's been really aggressive tonight. Other drivers at the back, you have TCT, Bede, and Yummy, all been heavy hitters tonight. Here we go, first overtime attempt. We are underway here at Daytona as Junior hit the timer thing again. Good start from Krieger. Is going to get to the outside immediately. A little bit of a gap from these front 2 and the rest of the field. Going to be really aggressive from everyone on back. Coma now up to the back of the 27. Oh, there goes Bede around. That kind of looked like a flip, but he didn't ever get off of his wheels. Still not really flipping. We will stay green, but those 2 cars will have to merge on the last lap. Their race is pretty much over. Krieger with the lead as we get to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Daytona. Krieger's got a little bit of a gap on the field. It's Coma and Ginty right behind. Coma filling up right to the top lane. Now Yummy looking to try to get in on this mix. Coma looking down to the inside. Needs a good push to get this win. Yummy gonna get caught up on the field, and there he goes around. He's flipping. Coma on the back bumper of the 4. They're going to stay up top. Ginty looking down low. He's going to have no help down there, though. He'll migrate back up to the top lane. Out of turn 4. Krieger, 1 man to beat. It's the 18. Can he get a block done in time? Where will Coma go? He looks down low. It's not going to be enough. Coma cannot get it done. It's Krieger who wins at Daytona. And oh, there they go flipping. Krieger will win the first race of the season. Already got a stage win. Great points day for the 4. Coma just could not get there at the end. You look at all the other cars kind of going around here. Coma saying hi to Krieger. these two teammates in AIRL last season. Krieger will burn it down here at Daytona. One of the few drivers able to command this field throughout the night. Able to hold off the whole field in overtime. As he continues to burn it down here at Daytona. He'll head his way to victory lane. To find his way to victory lane here. Lines himself in victory lane. And let's get him up here. Krieger, Daytona 500 win. How did you hold off this field there in overtime?
To be honest, I don't like a lot. Genty being a W and pushing at the end definitely helped. But like once you get in the front, you can restart and like slingshot yourself forward. But you get caught up like really fast. But I knew as long as I held the high line and didn't let them like clip me at all, I could just stay in front of them. It would just be a race to the line, which I still blocked it in time. But other than that, if the field wouldn't have wrecked, I might have got caught up too. But it was just 3 people in the lead. I kind of knew I could just defend it off.
Right, and how about these restarts? We saw a couple different strategies from a couple different people on the restarts with these cars starting out so slow. Is there kind of strategy that worked out best for you?
Well, like the tradition to go on 1 is a thing, but really what I just try to do is if you want to maintain speed, you either just stay on their bumper like usual, or really I just tried to push as much as I can, but I would try to keep it on the yellow line because you kind of sped up quicker if you stayed on the yellow. So that's really just all I would try to do best.
A stage win, and then of course the race win. It's a good start in terms of points over, last season rival Pink, who couldn't make it, unfortunately, to Coma's best tries. How does this make you feel in terms of setting yourself up in the point standings?
I finally got my 500 back from a couple of seasons ago, where if I didn't late block, I would have won it. But I feel like if Pink was here, so it would have been a great race. But the only thing he struggled with in like the class was really just the restarts. That might have been a problem today, but I don't know what happened to him. But it's just better to finally be back on top and not have to always worry about catching up.
All right, Krieger, anything else to add on for the night?
If I did, it was a great race. I know I kind of caused a little bit of havoc. My bad to that. And Coma, I was trying to talk, when I said my bad, I was talking about where I kind of clipped y'all on the wall and brought out the caution. But other than that, just glad to finally get my 500 back.
All right, congratulations, Krieger. And we'll let you down. Oh, I guess you'll let yourself down. All right, we're going to go in order of who has their hands up here. TCT is up next. Where are you, TCT?
Howdy, howdy.
Where are you?
In the garage.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
Oh, there you are. All right, TCT. Joining in a little bit late, but you found yourself up front a couple of times. But, overtime attempts and the chaos of RACC, what kind of happened there for you at the end?
For the overtime, I found my way around Mason on the front stretch from Bede pushing us passed him. I didn't think Bede. Oh, I think Bede didn't mean to push me past him because we were all trying to stay on the outside, just one line. And I got too squirrely coming in the one. He kind of edged me out there, and I tried to late block, and I mean, you saw what happened. I wall snagged, and I just totaled everything. And we racked it up, got it back going. Hey, let's see what I did there. Anyways, but it's kind of sucks that I got a fifth out of that because I was just trying to communicate with Mason like, hey, stick with each other, and then we kind of got separated a little bit there coming on the back stretch. 45 Dark. He did not want to help anyone. There were multiple times during the race where we'd be trying to like just stay in one line, and then he moves out of the way to take the lead, and we're just like, what are you doing? But I mean, at the end of the day, fifth place is still decent. Like the standard for me at any super speedway is I gotta win, because I do perform really good on super speedways. Sometimes the luck isn't just there, but what can I say? Bad luck just seems to follow me, but that's all right.
I guess my mic was muted. All right, TCT. This has been something I'm gonna ask all the drivers. Restarts for you. With these cars starting out so slow, what was your strategy on the restarts?
So since the banking kind of helped us gain momentum, what I would do is I would angle my car up just a little bit onto the banking, and when we went, I just kind of wiggled my way, like went up on the banking, get the run, went up the banking again, got another run, and that's how on the restart when I was out in front, I did that, and I had a massive lead with Mason right behind me and Bede right behind him, and we were just kind of like just all separated. And I feel like that was the best restart I ever had at Daytona for this new season, because every restart after that, during the clash, I just kept getting the slowest restarts.
All right, TCT. Anything else to add on for the night?
Let's see. We'll get it back. We'll get it back the next super speedway race. I seem to do really good on them, so yeah.
All right, thank you, TCT. We'll let you down. Let's get Dark up here next. I'm gonna lie. Where are you, Dark?
Garage.
Oh, you're right next to him. All right, Dark. We saw you up front a couple times tonight, but looks like things just kind of didn't work out in your favor. What kind of happened there in those last couple of restarts?
Just suboptimal strategy calls, really, from me. That's really about it. I kind of hoped to put myself in a good position, but there are too many cautions, and I couldn't really decide where I wanted to go. And everybody was trying to sabotage Coma and Yummy, and I did not want any part of that, and that may have, in part, sabotaged me a little bit. But I don't know. I feel pretty good about where I finished, regardless. I ran up front. I don't know. I probably could have won. Probably not, but it is the way it is.
So I'll ask you this question, a little bit of a different question. How was it pushing and being pushed on the outside compared to the inside? Was the outside a lot more difficult to like find a spot, or was the inside a lot more slower to find people to go with? How was it for you?
The outside tends to pass you by very quickly because people would congregate there because there's some more speed up there, but it is also more risky, I think, because it's pretty easy to get misaligned with the bumpers, and when that happens by the wall, that there's not a lot of space up there to save you, and also there's trying to stay out of the wall, which for some people can be kind of difficult. I did scrape the wall a few times there. It could have been worse, honestly. I only wall popped once, which I probably should not have gotten away with that.
Wall pops were deadly today. All right, Dark. Anything else to add on for the night?
Not really. I feel like I did pretty good considering I don't know. I'm decent super speedways, but considering I didn't race this race last year, I think I did pretty good.
All right, Dark. Thank you. We'll let you down. Good luck for the future races. Well, I said I was going in order, Mason. That's how this works. So, Yummy, you're next. Where are you?
I'm next to Coma.
Okay, well, where's Coma?
Next to Radiant. The beginning of pit lane.
Okay. Oh, there you are. All right, Yummy. You kind of looked like you were up there at the end, but chaos ensued. Or at least I think.
Yeah, a little bit of a late block on my end. Still getting used to measuring the speed differences again. It's been a bit. So, it's alright.
I mean, with all those speedway wins, though, on the side of your car.
Yeah, I was looking to add a fourth one here today, but that wasn't gonna happen. I kinda figured it wasn't gonna happen coming into this weekend. Still getting back into it. But um it was a race.
Yeah,
So
definitely was a race.
yeah. I understand funny haha, fuck that guy, but there's a reason why Bede got turned. We'll put it that way. And there's a reason why Bede didn't finish the race. So, you know, you take some, you give some. They chose their battles. So,
Yeah,
but
I
at the
guess
end of
that
the
kind
day,
of goes into my question
yeah.
I was going to ask for you was, seems like there was a lot of politics going on in the race chat between you, Coma, and it seems like Bede. How did that all work out? I mean, we found out how that worked out for Bede, but didn't seem like there was too much other stuff going on throughout the field.
Yeah, it was just a lot of just crazy shit. Of course, Bede and Mason assuming that I was the cause for the last lap incident with Bede or a second ago or whatever. But I already got penalized for the incident where I did wreck Bede, so they can assume what they want. But I definitely wasn't going to be giving leeway to Bede for his fuck ups. So.
All right, I mean, anything else to add on for the night?
Wish Coma could have got it. Wish I could have been up there for him, but maybe next time.
So are you two like teammates, or are you
Fuck no.
enemies? I'm like, okay,
We're rivals, but he's not my enemy.
okay. All right, thank you, Yummy. I'll watch you down. All right, Mason, I know you're so eager for an interview. It'll be you and then Coma. Mason, where are you?
I am by Victory Lane.
Oh, there you are. All right, Mason. You were one of the few cars that were up front, able to defend the field for the most part. Take us through that last overtime attempt for you.
Well, I really didn't want the caution because I felt like I had one of the best chances of winning right before the deadliest fatal death I've ever seen of TCT. But at that point, I was just trying to get as many spots back as I could in that short amount of time. So I had a bad start, of course. And so at that point, it was just pass everyone that I could.
So Mason, what was your strategy for restarts? Because I think everyone kind of had their own little bit. What was your strategy for restarts?
Mine was just to hold W, don't turn, just hold W. That's pretty much it.
Oh, getting closer to the camera. So, let's see, Mason, you finished second place in both stages. Was that kind of almost intentional, or was it just kind of couldn't get there at the finish?
First one was intentional. But then I got stuck on like the apron coming to the finish of the second one where I was gonna make a move, but then I was too far back.
All right, Mason. Anything else to add on for the night?
No.
Thank you.
I think a certain Tony Stewart impersonator.
Right, good to hear. And this is why I want to interview those people. All right, come on, get up here.
Yippee.
Give me a second to run over to you. All
One.
right, Coma. So, able to get into this race, unlike the Clash, and you were there at the end, but just weren't able to make it work. Was it just not enough of a run, or Krieger just kind of blocked you? What was your view for there at the finish?
I was more worried at Jinty trying to hook my quarter panel because he was very much one of the ones that was a part of the witch hunt, according to Yummy. Apparently, I think it was him, Nag, and Mason. Hang on, Yummy DM'd me.
You got like a list.
Yeah, Mason, Nag, and Jinty were the main three, according to Yummy. So with Jinty being right behind me, I was like, I just don't want to give him the opportunity to do anything. And I was fine with giving Krieger the win. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I woke up 20 minutes late. I didn't even take my morning hit. I just got on my PC. That's how rushed it was. And people that know me, that's a big deal. So I was like half asleep this race. I was trying to figure out how the cars were. These things are fucking sensitive. It's insane. Quarter panels. I forgot. It's been a hot minute since season 4. I forgot how bad these quarter panels can be. And that high line, man. Oh my God. We were training with even like 3 or 4 on the inside. It still wasn't enough to compete with like 2 people on the outside. It was nuts. Pretty much the only way that you could really make a pass quickly is just to push someone out of line on the high side and then just take the spot. And then yeah, that was really the only way to move up.
With the Daytona road course being the next race, how are you feeling with that?
Fucking hyped. The last time that I went to the Daytona road course was AIRL season 3 D2, and I won that shit by like a minute. And Yummy shattered the corner cut record with like 500. That was a grand old time. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. I appreciate the help from Yummy and also Dark for being the bystander. Apologies if not wanting to kill me or Yummy got you messed up. Apparently we're backtracking 2 years and we're hating Coma for existing. And the classic happened as it always does. Yeah, on the high line this time. I was just chilling up there in the high line. I don't even know if I was leading. I think I was mid pack, and then everyone just departed into a different lane. I'm like, oh, we're still doing this. Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, considering I wasn't supposed to be here, and I also showed up late, I don't think a podium is too bad. I wish Yummy could have been up there with me. He was definitely a big help. We were trying to help each other out where we could. But he got messed up. We were both, I think, on the inside because someone got out of line, and I had a shot to get up in front of Jinty or Nag or somebody. And I was like, I gotta leave you. He was like, go, it's okay, go, you're fine. So I shot up to the high side, and then he died moments after. So his sacrifice was not in vain. We got a top 3 out of it. Not too bad.
And then final question for you, Como. What was going on with Pink? I mean, you were trying to call him as soon as you showed up, and then you said he called you, but we were already at field cap. What was going on with Pink? Where was he?
I don't know. He's active on Instagram now. And I was calling and driving. I called him like 4 times. My girlfriend dipped out to try and call him on Discord, but I don't think they're friends, so he didn't get the ring notification or anything. So then a caution came out, and then I tried to call him on Discord, and then he didn't pick up. And then mid caution, I think Yummy sent me something on Instagram. I'm looking at it, and I see that Pink is calling me, and I'm like, let's fuck her. So then I go to call him back less than a minute later. He doesn't respond, and I've been on scene for 37 minutes. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Pink got kidnapped, or he was like half asleep reading something. I don't know, but he's he's starting an uphill battle. I mean, I guess he already got his win last season, so he's probably not too pressed about it. But Pink wasn't here to enjoy season 4. I don't think he was part of the community at that time, considering people like Nanners and Logic were still around. So I want him to enjoy what was at least the same cars as the best season in RACC history. It might not be the same with all the drivers. I think everyone knows people I'm talking about. I don't gotta explain it. But at least the cars are back in peak form. I've always loved these cars, and I've loved this season. So I'm glad that we're back, and hopefully it does not end like it did the last time we used these things.
All right, Coma. Well, second place, not too shabby, I guess.
Yippee!
Better than worrying about getting turned. Well, Coma, thank you. We'll move you back to the audience. Get out of here. And that will wrap it up from me. Thank you all for watching. What a race this ended up being. Congratulations to Krieger once again for winning the Daytona 500 for Season 9. People are angry at me about not interviewing them, but that's okay. All right. Well, like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. We'll be back next week with the Daytona Road Course, so that'll be fun and interesting. If you liked the league and you want to join, links in the description. It's active invite. You can sign up and race. It's a 10-card limit, though, so remember that. But that'll wrap it up for me. Thank you all for watching once again, and have a good night. Bro, I know I'm going nuts. Alright, invite. Get out of my stage. Oh, I almost deleted the channel. That would have been bad. Wait, you saw what? What you see? What? Oh, yeah.